go. We're back on the hunt for our little Drukari. So what do we got here? We need pilgrims. Lord Captain's presence is required. Is that so? Let's see here. One of the projects has been completed. Boop. Which planet was this? Foulstone? Where is Foulstone? Great. Okay. Well, this one, let's see. Come on. There's gotta be. Space combat awaits in that system. Lovely. Just what I like to see. There's Janice. Sheesh, all the way down here? Oof. Okay. Okay. Alright, I need to get up here so we can try to plot a course into this section here. This is craziness. Okay. Okay, tragedy has been dedicated most of the time lost to the warp storms. Cast them into madness. Now only a few. Oh, great. Oh, boy. Where'd the astropaths come from? I received complaints that Governor Dryhead has devastated the minor astropathic choirs of the Protectorate. He scaled them down by almost half through blatant abuse of his authority. To take more people from these choirs would mean depriving ourselves of connection to other worlds. We could try to hire sanctioned psychers from other domains. Lord Theodore and I had enemies in the Expanse, but friends as well. Those whom she rescued. Those people can offer hand. Among them are several powerful planetary rulers. Okay, it will be done. I wonder how many of them are still alive. Fantastic. Look at that. 24 astropaths came. Okay. There's been no reoccurrence of the disastrous astropathic madness. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Oh, he needs to be... The sooner I can, like, drop him off, the better. Okay.
It's about time.
Okay. Issue with King. Welcome back to the Temple of Law and Ordership. I've already been informed that you were here about Orsa. Okay, begin entry. In the matter of world, the Sarah and its obligation to pay the imperial tithe. This audience with the prefect of the Adeptus Administratum is now in session. Now then, what were your findings, Bahadur von Valentius? Chronos. What? I can quite confidently deem that outcome to be adverse to the interests of the alas, your lordship. I'm due to... Upon learning the existence of deposits of natural psi focus located on the world, destroyed its entire consequence. So she already knew what I did. I'll be frank with you, your lordship, the conclusions that were drawn regarding the Thessera inspection were far from satisfactory. You know what? I don't care what you think. Minor disturbances such as a mass execution of mutants or the rabble's plot disguised as celebrations are not nearly as dangerous as the coup that resulted from your intervention. Excuse me. Only servants to deal with, and therefore something they find acceptable to ignore. However, I hope my words may help you revise your approach. Whatever, lady. One way or another, we can consider the matter of Thessera closed. Am I correct? What do you mean that was only the first item? Competency assessment. Very well, Prefect. I am listening. Why are we... What's up, Nordic? So, as to avoid allow me to clarify that I'm not making it, but rather gathering information at Marshal Strack's request. Proctor Anthar, you will be evaluating your own conduct in this instance for my part. I will merely state a few key points. Let us begin. You took part in the execution of Administratum appointee without its appropriate permission. You allowed yourself to be captured, thus endangering your mission and imperiling the valuable equipment issued you by the Adeptus Arbites. What is more, you sanctioned the tithe-related discussion that carried adverse consequences. That is all procedure. I took every effort and was acting solely in the name of the Lex Imperialis. However, the outcome of the mission speaks for itself. My verdict is thus that my performance in the Thessera case was inadequate. Noted and recorded. Now that the Thessera inspection report has been properly entered to the record, to officially extend our gratitude to you, the support. Yeah. To which part of the assessment would everything? As a temple of the law erected by your ancestors, some cases could only be settled by heads of the dynasty. Okay. How will the trial proceed? The defendants will speak first. whereupon you can ask me clarifying questions on the case, and then a death sentence must be passed. You are, of course, free to judge otherwise, but an execution is preferable, since in every case that will come before you, an outcome without highly unpleasant consequences is unlikely. Executions reduce the number of malcontents and motivate prospective defendants to solve their problems before they come under the purview of the Rogue Traders Court. Jesus. Oh. Okay, I relegate. Yes, wonderful. Jesus. So I essentially they just want me to kill everyone. Like that's a dead new servos go. You know, kind of reminds me of Korn. Skulls for the Skull Throne, skulls for the servos. I think we have a link here. Alright, glory to House von Valencius. What is this place? This is the Palace of Justice, the 9th residence of House von Valencius. Erected by your esteemed ancestor Benfaz von Valencius, and handed over by Theodora von Valencius. No, your lordship, as is the case with the rest of the Imperium worlds, make do with the traditional method. Okay. Only the most important ones that involve the interests of the highest born persons and prominent factions of the Imperium. Yep. Alright, let's go. Yes, the beatings will continue until morale improves, clearly. Right, the court will now hear case DP 1453-2, the Doleful Host against the Astropathic Choir of Dargonus. My name is Sister Juth, and I represent the Doleful Host. O God, Emperor's Anointed One, we came upon a group of heretics whose minds brimmed with the most shameless thoughts. We captured them and tortured them as benefit their transgressions. From what we were able to discern from their wailing and screaming, the head of the Astropathic Choir is plotting to betray House von Valencius. No one is a liar when flame is caressing their flesh. The doleful host surrounded the choir building and demanded that the heretic be handed over. It was solely out of respect for the Anointed One that we refrained from burning down the wayward heretic's den on the spot. However, say but the word, and we shall take him, and he may undergo a righteous cleansing. These arguments are acknowledged and shall be weighed on the scales of justice. The representative will retreat to the Chapel of Patience to await the verdict. I am Master Angelio. I represent the Dargonus Astropathic Choir. These insidious and ignorant people are passing off their victims' ravings as truth. Your lordship, people will say anything under torture just to make the agony stop. We have served House von Valencius faithfully for decades. Master Prass, the longest of all. Please order them to stand down. At once. He has made very many effect at some time now. The mental images shade profound anxiety and have become more aloof and detached overall. Zachary Weiss attributes this to Prass's horrific experience during the warp storms, but he is less than completely sure, as there is still something that sets the Dargonus Choir Master's messages apart from those of his fellow survivors. Both parties have shown disrespect for the Imperium authority. Mob Justin defendant did not even deign to stand trial in person. Sentence them both to death. Doleful Host is a respected cult of the God Emperor. He's deemed them to be paragons of virtue who combat every manner of heresy and has enlisted their aid in various conflicts. Naturally, the ecclesiarchy stops short of counting them among its warriors, but it uses them in very similar ways. Hardly needs it. They are some of the most valuable servants. Imperium, without whom any and all communication between your worlds would collapse. Took horrific casualties in the recent major warp storm and made an enormous effort to at least partially restore communication. Huh. Oh, boy. No, so remind your subjects that only Road Trader has the right. Jesus. Why do we gotta be so convoluted? So, if I take the host side, it will inspire new self-proclaimed executioners, and if you absolve the astropath and he turns out to have been guilty after all, other heretics will feel safe to act with impunity. The Lex is on your side. Lex was a crazy show on Sci-Fi back in, like, what, the late 90s, early 2000s? The opening theme was awesome, though. I actually think I have the whole thing on DVD. Ah, God. All right. Oh my gosh. What's up, Bad Mad? Do I kill them both? I don't know what to do. My gosh. I mean, I have a feeling it's the astropath that's a little off. I don't necessarily think it's this Sister Juth person. Choices. Let us see Sister Juth prove her faith. She may execute Pross if she acknowledges that the host is a minor army of the ecclesiarchy, for indeed it is one in essence. If the sister agrees, then upon Pross's execution, the doleful hosts will be sentenced to exile and expropriation, lest they be tempted to take up arms again. You know what? I'm doing it. Spoken like a true heir to Lady Theodora who could squeeze gold out of a rock. Oh, you damn right. The court will now hear. We say the petitioner is Cardinal Anvilis. Alright. Gaunt man, okay. I am impure, O Emperor Anointed One. I am beset by impure thoughts, but no one believes my confessions. I have been giving away the treasures I possess only for people to bring me more. Worse still is the knowledge that I am leading people astray. They look at me and believe a state of perfect grace is attainable, while I am very tired. But most terrible of all is that my brethren, the preachers of Coronis Expanse, see me as a holy man. Their delusions have been so persistent that they sent a petition to Holy Terror, asking that I be made a saint. That was when I became firm in my decision to submit to torture in front of my congregation, thus reminding them that no holiness exists unless bestowed as a gift by the God Emperor. Please allow me to undergo mortal torture. Oh. Okay. Wow, this is screwed up. Alright, so we have the choice of, I see the depth of the Cardinal's contrition, and I'm willing to help towards its acceptance. I hope the Emperor has mercy on his soul. Or, I would not dare inflict so horrible a state on one whom the ecclesiarchy has deemed a holy man. In dark hours such as these, we need the light of faith more than ever. No, you know what? May the Emperor have mercy on your soul. Today the people will behold the Cardinal's last penance. Okay. Alright, let us move to the last case. The court will now hear Lady Molus Secundus against the late Lord Molus. Lord Molus being deceased, he will be represented by his progeny, Agartha and Giles Moles. Representatives for the parties will present their own. Okay. Your Lordship, I'm Lady Moles Secundus. Only 8 cycles ago, a man broke into my house posing as my husband, the late Lord Moles. Contrary to what I know, he denies that he was killed by pirates. Instead, he purportedly survived, thanks to the God Emperor's providence. However, I'm here. I hold here his death certificate, issued by the Administratum, which clearly states that my husband passed away. I demand this fraud to be executed. The arguments are acknowledged. Okay. Your Lordship, our father did survive. He really was captured by pirates, who were going to demand ransom, but the Imperial Navy managed to board the ship and rescue him. After he went missing, our mother, Lady Moles, arranged for a death certificate before we received the good news. Now we are in the humiliating position of having to prove our father's alive, while our mother is living with her new husband, Lord Secundus, and has taken over our family business. We implore you to restore Lord Moles to his life and name. He is humbly awaiting your decision in the Chapel of Patience. I am Moles. When the pirates captured me, I thought I was doomed, but fate proved to be more gracious than that. I hurried home only from my own house by my servants and learned that Lady Moles had already had me declared dead and married Lord Secundus. She's also taken control of our everything. Agartha and Giles have recognized me. I'm losing my mind. This is a complicated situation, but Lady Moles was acting in the Imperium's interests. She had shouldered the duty of care for the family business and was in no position to wallow in her grief for cycles upon cycles. Two servants and a duty toward the Emperor is at the heart of their union. If there comes a long period of time when one of the spouses is unable to fulfill their obligation, the marriage loses its meaning. Second is right then. Her children are the impostors and accomplices and are guilty of defaming the authenticity. Let the woman know that her heirs must face the same fate as the criminal for... Okay. Okay. Lady Moles has confessed to bribing an administratum and is pleading for her offspring to be spared. All right, here we go. I order Lord Moles to be declared alive. He is to be fully restored to his life and property. Lady Moles Secundus is thereby found guilty of document forgery and is sentenced to death. May the Emperor protect her soul. You can't be forging documents. Good God. Man, how much money we would save if that was like how they handled death row. That's terrible. I shouldn't say that. But like, I mean, seriously. Okay. That's court session. Okay. Okay. Sheesh. All right.
Operation successful.
Okay. Let me see here.
I've read about this.
Okay.
Is the threat of death the only thing that can make you abide by your own laws? What other sentient creatures realize intuitively you enforce through violence?
Do not compare the absolute of the Lex to Xenos instincts. The perfection of the Emperor's law is such that it is not meant to be comprehended, but it is meant to be followed, willingly or otherwise.
Oh.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I did it.
Okay. Okay. All right, did we get everything? We sure did.
A new challenge for me?
Okay. Yeah, I guess there is still rotten marriages in the future. Who would have guessed? But I mean, if you're only marrying for like, you know, it's those stupid rich people marriages. It's not like they're actually meaningful. Okay. I need to like chart new courses. Hold on. right now. All right. Where's Foulstone? Cavagama. Foulstone was down here, right? No, that's Janice. This is Foulstone down there. All right, so... Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on here. What's up, Janice? Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. Oop, wrong thing. Oof. Ooh, that's frightening. Okay. Let's come over here. Incredible Foulstone lost volume of St. Cape's iron just during the restoration. Containing tech relic of St. Vincent the Crucible. With the sculptors, okay. Let's do that. Okay. In the process of forming their alliances, the monks and tax priests have discovered they have something in common. They're truly devoted to and thus the two sides are now endeavoring to see one another as true like-minded supporters. There we go. Oh, it's for surface terraforming. Fantastic. I'll allow them to head out. That's fine. Let them do their thing. Monastery of the Order of Hammer. Okay. I believe we have now handled that. What's it? All right. Let's go. All right, let's see what they got for me here. Nope, still no. Okay. Where was the planet that has the ship battle? I know there's one floating out here. Who was it? Oh, come on. There it is. Silence of Mercigrit. Put a warp reefs. So that would make the steership or risk approaching. Ah! Damn it. I tried. I figured 80% was okay. That's not bad odds. Just obviously they weren't in my favor. 80% not in my favor. Now what? Oh, yeah, hold on. Okay. Are once again in turmoil. Crushed by millstones. The overseers believe that there's a cult of heretics. Was committed by the order of the warden. One of the cells. Oh, the overseers have managed to isolate the rebels inside the mining facilities, but an assault would result in high losses of workforce. On the other hand, the prisoners are ready to lay down their weapons, cease this violence. Okay. Conduct a thorough investigation. Overseers looked they had not been killed by human. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we may have some issues with oh Jesus, I have to go back to Kiev, to Dargonis. Why do we have to do things like this? And I thought I was supposed to get in a ship battle here. Where's my ship battle? A space combat awaits in this system. I don't see it. I just don't see it. And where the hell do I have to go again? Ah, Jesus. Alright, we gotta go all the way back to Dargonis. My gosh. Yeah, it's been a very non-battling night tonight. I'm gonna take that as a bad thing, because you know what? The warp's never quiet. The warp's never quiet. It's something is, it ain't gonna be pretty. Not going to be pretty. Okay. A strange cult of machine worshippers has appeared among the workers. They disassemble industrial mechanisms and implant the parts as preposterous augmetics inside their bodies. Ooh, okay. Servitorize the cult's leader in secret, turning them into servo heralds. Eradicate the cult as an affront to the Omnissiah. you know, the question here is, who are they hurting? Well, I mean, they're hurting themselves, but like, are they augmenting themselves to the point that they can't work? Like, is that what we're doing here? Like, that's the go of it. We're going servitor. Okay. And we got more people. Ah, yes. I don't think there's anything I need to do here besides that. Okay. Right, I need to get into some encounters here so I can make some points. You know what, let's come this way. I also would like to be able to plot new charts, but that doesn't seem to be in my wheelhouse at the moment. Let's come over here. Anything fun in these? A ship that once shown as suspended silent void. Yeah. Let's come over here real quick. Good old Kiavagama. Wonder how Heinrichs is doing. You know what? No. Here's what I'm going to do is this. We're going to start trying to get into some warp battles. All right. To see if I can't get some points here so we can open up some more pathways. Okay. Argenta, let's go. The macro cannon chamber, great. Now, is this going to be Buddies and Nurgle again? Because we've been having some Nurgle-y goodness lately.
I'll see you destroyed.
Your emperor won't save.
Oh, Cultus of Corn! Oh, good stuff. Alright. Let's kill a whole bunch of people in one fell swoop.
The fury of House Celio.
Alright. Oh. You think you're spicy. Okay.
Advancing. Request approved.
Wow, you stink. I don't think... Nothing.
Out of my way! Your blood will flow! I serve the ruinous powers!
Law and Order 40K.
You don't frighten me!
Your entry will adorn my blade.
Okay.
As the tenants
Raining blood.
demand. As honor ordained.
Oh, shush.
That had better be ineptitude, not malice.
I cannot serve you in this way.
Man.
I shall not. My blade whispers your name. The shadows will see it then.
Okay.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp. Death is a blessing.
She is ridiculous to chain stuff with. Thank you for shooting him for me.
Stay vigilant.
I appreciate that a lot. Why are you lighting him on fire?
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Just designate a target.
Okay.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Let's see here. Alright.
This tedium is beneath me.
All too easy. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Okay.
My faith strengthens me.
Are they not? Who are these guys?
Guided by faith! Eradicated.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I'm not accustomed. Try to die with grace, at least.
Okay.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The scriptural possesses significant value.
Okay.
If it serves your cause.
Oh, how did you miss?
Stop trying, monkey. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Death to the weak.
Is a reward.
Death to non-believers.
Another day.
Good luck, friend.
As honor ordains. A dance of blades and shadows.
Nope. Well, sucks to be you.
This goes against the tenets.
Okay.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yes, we figured that out. Give me a good marksman, please.
I hear you moving. No more.
Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
Anything else? Okay. Where is our exit?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
They fear to look at me because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their rotten-colored souls.
Well, that's certainly a thing to say. How the hell do I get out of here? This macro cannon bay don't want me leaving. There we go.
Follow my lead.
Sheesh. No point yet. And that's deadly right there. Let's go. Okay. Let's get back into it. Oh, this is Zeech.
And you'll die quickly.
Great. Okay.
Request approved. Desire condemns you.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Me? Face the navigator's might.
Okay.
I will leave footprints of scarlet, as the tenets demand. No. As honor ordains. The shadows will killing brings me no pleasure.
Okay.
My reckoning will be swift.
Curse you, miscreant.
Curse you, miscreant. This is a good looking game. The environments in this game are gorgeous. It's that very gritty, rundown, ultra-industrialized, good old, disgusting style of 40K.
That is beneath me. I will not. I move swiftly to strike.
Okay. Just don't have any pink horrors around. So they all have to come around here? Yeah, okay. So put bomber door over there.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. I think I'd be able to shoot him from here.
The Omnissiah knows comprehends all.
Okay. Oh boy.
I have read
What's the
tomes
chances?
of military tactics.
Death comes in silence. I shall not fail. Come, the other side awaits.
I didn't even realize that person was there. Walking right past him. Jesus. Tomorrow we're back with StarCraft 2. Very excited to get back into it. It's gonna be fantastic. And then Tuesday, more StarCraft 2. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Horizon, Forbidden Wilds, the Burning Shores DLC.
You didn't stand a chance!
Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer.
Bang, bang, boom.
It's about time.
It's about time. All right. Let's get back to our lovely exit here. Okay. Perfect place to leave this off. It was fantastic getting back to it. Again, tomorrow will be StarCraft. Tuesday, StarCraft. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Horizon, Forbidden West, the Burning Shores DLC. And then Saturday and Sunday, we are back with our Warhammer weekends. And we're doing Rogue Trader, obviously. So, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out all the videos. New video every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and a live stream every night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.